Hey guys, and welcome back. So today's video is a super exciting one for me because I'm trying out my first ever Natasha Denona palette. And I know what you guys may be thinking, you're crazy, you haven't tried any of her palettes before, but the reality is I didn't want to chuck out pretty much like a whole paycheck on one palette. So I kind of waited, and when she started making like these smaller palettes that were kind of like, you know, like 80 some dollars Canadian. I think a lot of them go for 87 Canadian. That's what this one was. I started getting a little bit more interested because it wasn't out of my reach. And then when I seen that she came out with this glam palette, I was like, oh my goodness, I need this palette just because this is like my everyday kind of vibe. So that's what I'm going to be doing for you guys today. I am going to be trying on this palette. Okay, so as you know, this is what the unit carton looks like. Pretty basic, just like a nice gray with her logo and name on it. And the palette kind of follows suit. It's like this nice basic kind of shiny gray. And it has a nice metallic like packaging, so when it closes it's almost like it's a little bit magnetic, which is really good, really makes the palette seem like it's luxurious. And this is what the palette looks like. So I am literally obsessed. Nice big mirror up here. So the super cool thing about this palette is the shade name. So if you guys can see, it starts off with center eyelid and then outer eyelid, inner corner, crease, transition shade. So they're all kind of named after where you should be putting these shades. And obviously that's not to say that you can't put these shades elsewhere, but it's kind of like a nice little guide of, you know, like different looks that you could come up with if you follow this pattern. Okay, so I am so excited. It looks so good. There's like shimmers and there's mattes. I am so excited about this palette, like I can't even tell you guys. So as you guys can see, my face is kind of already, you know, the basics are already done. I will list all the products that I used in the description box below. Majority of them are MAC products because who is not a better brand to really glam up a look other than MAC? Okay, so I'm just gonna jump right in and start doing her eyes. And for the sake of this video, just because I really want to see what kind of look I can come up with, I do want to follow the guide that these shade names are. So I will be following like what it says for the crease, the blend, the lash line, inner corner, outer corner, etc. So for the very first shade, I'm going to go in with this corner one called Transition. Okay, I'm so excited because I have never even as much tried a Natasha Denona eyeshadow before, so this is totally new to me and I am just so excited. So that kind of gave like a very subtle, almost like a gray tone vibe going on. So I am going to go into the one that says crease. I'm going to go into this second one here, crease, same brush, and I'm just going to layer that on top. So it looks like it's getting a little bit darker. So everything is blending out really nice and smooth for these matte shades. So I'm really impressed with that. And they are very pigmented, but yet they are very like buildable as well. Okay, so to kind of top those two shades up, I am going to go into this one here called Blend. And I'm just going to layer this on top as well. Just going to add a little bit of warmth to those other two like taupey shades. So I really like how that blend shade just kind of warms up the look a little bit when I layered it on top of the other two shades. Just kind of made it a little bit more warm because it is a nice like camel brown. So I think before I continue, I am going to put a little bit on my bottom lashes. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with crease and then blend. So the second shade here, and then I'm going to top it off with some blend. Mix those colors together, and this literally blended out effortlessly. Like literally like three swipes per eye and it's like all blended out. So because I already used matte shades, I think I'm going to go in with this one, which is like a shimmery brown. I'm just going to apply some of this right into the outer corner. And then from here I will see what else I want to do and what color to put on the center lid. I'm going to do the same to the other eye. I'm actually going to take some of that and put it on the lower lash as well. This is just going to help tie everything in and also add a little bit of darkness to my under eye. Okay, so for the center lid, I'm kind of torn because there's this nice gold shade here, and there's also this like peachy pink, kind of like rose goldy shade up here. And I'm kind of torn because I have no idea which one I want to use for this look. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to use this gold one down here, obviously called Center Eyelid. I'm just going to take some of that on my finger, and I'm literally just going to apply this on my lid. Ooh, that is so pretty. I'm going to do the same over here. Okay, so this is the gold shade, and although I am happy with that, I think I'm going to add that rose goldy corner shade just on top of that. So I got some on my finger, and even if I just kind of do right by the brown and leave a little bit of the gold shade. Ooh, okay, that is really pretty. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go into this outer eyelid shade. I'm just going to go in with a brush, and I'm just going to pack that on top of the brown shade that we put on earlier. So, ooh, that is so pretty. So I really like how it has almost like a lighter fleck to it, like with the brown. It kind of goes really good with the rest of the eyeshadow shades. I'm actually going to take some on the brush again, and I'm going to sweep this under on my lower lid. So I'm going to go into this second one here in the second row called Inner Corner, and I'm just going to place this literally in my inner corner. And I'm also going to put some of that under my brow bone as well. And there is a shade called Brow Bone. It's in this lower corner here. The reason why I didn't want to use that one is because it is a little bit more gold tone, and I really like almost like a whitey champagne on my inner corners as well as under my brow bone, so I decided to use the inner corner shade for both. So now I'm going to go in with this dark matte charcoal shade for my liner. I'm just going to dip into this with an angled brush and literally just line my eyes. And I apply liner like 99% of the time like this anyway, so I was actually really excited to see a shade that was dedicated to lining your lash line. So I'm actually really impressed with the blendability and the pigment of all of these shades. Like, I know I'm pretty much done, but like, I don't know, they're really good. Now I can see what all the hype is about for Natasha Denona. I just think, I don't know, everything's there. Like, the pigment's there, the sheen is there, and the metallics and the shimmer shades. The blendability is there. Everything just blends perfectly together, and not to mention the packaging is like super luxurious. Everything about it just screams like luxury. So I was super happy that they came out with this one for $87 Canadian because I am loving this palette. So this dark shade is coming on nice and dark and pigmented, which is what I really look for in a shadow to line my lash line with. Okay, so that is pretty much it for the eyeshadow portion, and now I'm going to go in with Maybelline Colossal Big Mascara. Really? Don't you love when that happens? Like, I love it. Okay, so that is mascara. I think I'm going to go attempt and put some lashes on because of what is the sense of using a glam palette without some glam lashes. So I'm just going to pop in with these Ardell wispy lashes, and I will be right back. Okay, so lashes are on, and these actually went on really well. These are not the normal ones that I typically wear all the time. These are the Ardell wispies. They're a little bit more fluffy and a little bit more, I guess, see-through, and the ones that I normally wear are the Ardell demi wispies. So they're like a little bit shorter, they're a little bit more put together, and like a little bit more, I want to say, less fluffy, so they're a little bit more solid going through, but I do really like these as well. Okay, so two things left to finish this look. I am going to go in with some highlighter, and I'm using my all-time favorite highlight. This is MAC Double Gleam highlighter. If you guys have not used this before, you are totally missing out. It's like this really nice champagne-y color. I know it's kind of hard to see in camera, but when I tilt it down like this, I think you can. It just looks so good on any skin tone, any color, any kind of makeup look. I just love this one so much. And I'm just going in and highlighting all over my face. Can't forget the nose. That is some serious glow, and I just love this highlighter. Okay, so for lips, I am going to go in with a Powder Kiss lipstick by MAC. This one is called More the Merrier. And guys, let me just tell you, if you have not tried out these liquid Powder Kiss lipsticks, they are amazing. These are my all-time favorite liquid lip formula. It blurs, it goes on so well. It has up to 8 to 10 hour wear time. The smell is like a nice vanilla, super iconic MAC smell. I just love everything about this. If you have not tried this, go to your nearest MAC and swatch them or try them because they are amazing. Okay, so again, this is called More the Merrier, and I'm just gonna go in and apply this. Like, you guys can see how easily this is applying. It's like so good. Okay, so look at this color. It is like amazing. And also, if you guys want to know more about this lipstick more in depth, if you guys want to see try-ons and all that fun stuff, all the shade ranges, I did do a video. I think it's a couple videos back. I will link it in the description box below just in case you are interested. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. I am like obsessed with how this came out. This is almost like my type of version of like an everyday glam look. I love the eyeshadow, I love the lipstick, I love how all the products came together to create this look. I love this palette. It is definitely worth the $87 Canadian that I was kind of hesitant of like dropping on it, but I am so happy that I did because I just can't say it enough. I love this palette. So if you guys are kind of on the fence saying, I'm not sure if I would like this kind of thing, I would just say go for it, like bite the bullet, pay for it, and go for it. By the way, this is not sponsored. I did pay for it out of my own money. So I hope you guys liked this video. I hope you ended up liking the look that I came up with. I am kind of obsessed with this look. I just love it so much. So as always, if you liked this video, please give it a big thumbs up. And if you want to see more by me, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I appreciate you guys more than you know. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day of whatever you are doing, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!